I feel like you guys were really loving my last products that I had in heavy rotation, aka my favorites. So I thought we could do another one. Also, I'm gonna mention the fragrance that I've been loving, the combo that I was talking about in the vlog that I didn't even show in the vlog, which I didn't even realize until somebody pointed out to me, and I was like, I feel like I did mention it, but because I lost that SD card, it didn't even click in my mind that I didn't include it in the vlog. But I will give you the scent combo in this video. As always, my very first favorite this month is the audiobook that I just finished. As always, I'm very excited to partner with Audible for this. New members can get a free trial of Audible. I have all the information listed in the bottom bar for you guys. If you didn't know, Audible offers an incredible selection of audiobooks from bestsellers, new releases, celebrity memoirs, mysteries, thrillers, motivation, wellness, business. Literally every genre is covered. So whenever I did my Instagram live a few months ago, was it last month or the month before? I can't even remember. It's like already October 10th, which is insane. We went from October 1st to October 10th in 15 minutes. But I asked you guys to send me recommendations, and I had an overwhelming response from you guys to listen to A Court of Thorn and Roses, which I just finished, and I thought it was amazing. I've seen some like mixed reviews on it, but I love like any magical, mystical kind of listen like that, so I was really into it. I loved it. It's like a whole series, so the next one is, what's the next one? Okay, so the next one is A Court of Silver Flames. 5 of them. I think I like the like more fantasy world because it just kind of helps like transport me even more, because when I listen to an audiobook, I do it when either I'm relaxing or if I have like some like house chores, like laundry is like one of my favorite times to listen to an audiobook because it just really helps me to get in the zone, and I feel like I can get through so many when I listen. If you guys want to try Audible, again, I'll have all the information listed in the bottom bar for you guys. If you have never checked it out, check it out, especially during like the stressful holiday season. I feel like it's such a good way to become zen and relaxed, is listening to an audiobook. Okay, I feel like we should get into the fragrance, right? So I originally bought these two. This is the magical mystical combo that I was talking about. It is Burberry Goddess and it is Nettie the Vanilla. The vanilla. I'm just gonna say vanilla, but I'm pretty sure it's the vanilla. But this is the magical. Cats really don't give a damn. Look how big Smoke is getting. So I originally bought these two as the travel size, and when I layered them together, I was like, this is it. This is my scent. This is what I've been looking for my entire life, and it is just such an amazing combo. Obviously, they both smell really good together. I think this one smells the best on its own. I like Burberry Goddess, but for me, I have to mix this one in for me to like really love it. Travel size is where it's at. I just bought a couple more from Sephora. I got like the new Dolce & Gabbana one, and there was another one, but I can't remember. But I'll share them with you when I get them. But this probably is like my favorite scent that I've bought in a really long time. Again, it's Nettie the Vanilla. It is so good. For me, for the past couple of years, I've just been really obsessed with vanilla scents. So that one, it like just takes the cake. The Skylar Vanilla Sky. This is new. This is the hair and body mist. I have the perfume, and that was originally like my favorite vanilla scent until I got that one. But this one is really good too. Like, it doesn't smell like the perfume to me. It almost smells better than the perfume, and I love anything that I can spray in my hair and it's not going to dry out. So if you are a vanilla girly too, I feel like you'll really like this. Again, it's not like, I guess it is like vanilla forward. Oh, it just smells so good. It just smells like a beautiful fall day with like candles burning. You're in a cozy sweater and you're just wrapped up in deliciousness. That's what this is. Another one of my like favorite scents is the Luxe Unfiltered Santal. This is the conditioning body cream. I think that this is the best. Take my ring off. I hate when lotion gets like stuck under your ring. I think that this is one of the best lotions I've ever tried. I used to like hate putting lotion on. I know a lot of people are like that because I see a lot of people say that, but this is the lotion if you hate wearing lotion. It is the Luxe Unfiltered Conditioning Body Cream. This is just a travel size that I like to keep with me because I feel like my hands get dry a lot. I'm just doing dishes and baby wipes and all that. I always like to keep this guy nearby. I go through like multiple tubes of the full-size one. They have different scents, but Santal is definitely my favorite. And when I was pregnant, that's actually the body cream, the only body cream that I used, and I would mix it with the Summer Fridays Baby Moon, that like oil, but I had to use the unscented version of that body cream because I couldn't stand any kind of smell when I was pregnant with Kai. Next are foundations. The first one is from an Instagram ad. I don't know if anybody's seen this. This is the Euphoria. It's written so small, y'all. This is the Youthforia Day Night Skin Tint Serum Foundation. If you've seen the Instagram ad, just know it's 100% worth it. I saw like a little video of the lady that created it talking about how she just said to her lab, create me the best foundation you can, and she didn't realize that it was going to be so expensive. I believe it's around $65. But I think it's totally worth it. It is the most dreamy, creamiest, luxurious skincare feeling foundation I have ever put on my skin. I am combination, so I found that I do have to set this with some kind of powder. If you remember my last video, I was talking about how I don't really use powders. Now that I'm in my later 30s, I'm trying to like steer away from that, just do more cream. But when I use this foundation, I find that I do get a little oily in it. So I'll show you the powder that I've been using to kind of combat that, but it's still the most beautiful foundation. Apparently you can sleep in this foundation. I have not tried that and I will not be trying that, but that is what it claims. It's really up there in my favorite foundations I've ever tried. And I'm surprised because it was from an Instagram ad. So if you've seen it, it's worth it. But the foundation that I'm currently wearing on my skin today is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. Love this too. I just bought this randomly. I was on MAC. I was buying Whirl lip liner and I saw this and I was like, serum powered sounds good. This one I do not set with any kind of powder, and I think that it wears really nice on my combination skin. Sometimes I feel like it could get like a little oily, dewy kind of in my T-zone area, but I can just kind of tap it out with my fingers and I feel like it still looks really good. In the Youthforia one, I'm wearing 360, and in the Studio Fix, I'm wearing NW20. I do have a tan currently, but I think it looks really amazing on the skin. It looks really natural. It feels really lightweight, and like I said, it wears really nicely on the skin too. To me, it does seem like a full coverage foundation, but I don't think it's listed as a full coverage foundation, but it covers, girl, okay? It does its job. All right, let me talk about these powders real quick so I don't forget. From Huda Beauty, and they're the Easy Bake and Snatch. I use the shade Cupcake when I want to set that Youthforia one, but I literally use like the lightest hand possible, and I really like, I'll just show you what I do. I use like this little Sephora puff and I like hit it like that. Like I'm not like trying to like swirl and it says bake. It doesn't even look like I've used it. And then I just hit where I would be most oily with that foundation, and it does the job. It sets it just enough, but I still don't feel like I look like I'm wearing powder, which I really like. And then I've been loving the Cherry Blossom Cake, which is the pinkier tone powder. This is the pinkier tone, and then this is the one that I use on my face. So Cherry Blossom, and then this one is Cupcake. But I use this one for a little bit of like brightening underneath the eyes if I feel like I'm just looking a little too dewy under there, because that happens. My leg is falling asleep, guys, hold on. But I've been loving the pinker powder underneath my eyes when I have powder blush on, because I feel like I can't put powder blush on and then not put a powder underneath my eyes, because then it's like not the same texture. Like this looks like more smooth and polished, and then my under eye will kind of look a little dewy and wet, and I don't like that separation. So if I put on powder blush, I put a little powder underneath my eyes, and this is amazing. I don't really love like a loose powder. I like a pressed powder because I feel like it just sits better on my skin. You guys know that I love the Makeup Forever blush palette, but I think it's discontinued, which I feel like I talked about. I use it every single day. I know that Amazon sells like a knockoff version, but I just picked up this Patrick Ta. This is the Major Holiday Face Palette. I actually got mine online, but I noticed now that it says in store only. First of all, so stunning. I thought that I was like not gonna need it, but then when I just saw the pinks, I was like, yeah, I need that, because I'm just such a pink blush girl for life. And I've been using the cream blushes in here, and they are just chef's kiss. Like they're so good, so pigmented. And then these two powder blushes, and then these are like eyeshadow toppers. Just beware, if you do get this, the eyeshadow toppers do fall into the powder blush, but I've just been giving them the lightest blow. Don't spit on it, just give it a little blow, and it just comes right off. But this is so stunning, so gorgeous. If you are a pink cheek girly, this palette has got your name all over it. There's like a little honorable mention for two powder blushes. This is the Dibs Spice Girl Baked Blush Duo. I love this one. I love this side more, this kind of more pinky side. Just when I want to add like a little bit of glow sheen to the cheek, I really like that without adding any texture or not adding texture, enhancing any texture that I may have on my face. And then I always use the Kylie Winter Kissed. I don't know if she still sells this, but I use this blush almost every single time I put powder blush on. It's kind of the blush that goes in between my under eye and actual like bright popping pink cheek. It kind of sits and lives in this area. And then I feel like it just kind of meshes everything together. It's like a nice gradient of pinks. I feel like this brush is important too when I am setting underneath my eyes with the Huda Beauty powder. This is from Royal and Langnickel and is the BOM 187 brush. I feel like this is such a bomb little brush for setting underneath your eyes, doing a little highlight underneath your eyes. As always, incredibly light pressure when you're doing that, so you're not picking up any product or moving anything around, but it just fits so nicely underneath your eye for brightening. All right, then a quick mention of one of the best mascaras I've ever used. This is the MAC Magic Extension Mascara. I wasn't wearing mascara for a really long time, but now I'm back onto it, and this is amazing. It's the only mascara that I wear. You know that usually if I was wearing mascara, I would put like 10 different mascaras on. Okay, 5, let's not get crazy. But this is just magic in a tube. You only need the one. I curl my lashes, and I put 2 coats of this on, and then I recurl. Magic. I mean, magic's in the name, so it fits. And I like that it's not a plastic wand, because I don't like those. I don't like plastic wand brushes. I don't know if my skin reacts better to less product or what is going on, but my skincare routine is literally so low maintenance, and I love that for me. But these are just a few like honorable mentions because I just love them so much. I mentioned the serum to you guys in my last one, the D'Alba, but this is the double layer revitalizing serum with white truffle, extra firming and radiant skin. I love this. I use it almost every single day. Sometimes I don't really, some days I don't do shit to my face, but on days that I do, I love this guy. I just do 2 pumps and then it's all over the face, all over the neck, and it gives you like that glass skin look. It is so, so beautiful. And I feel like it just makes me look so glowy and dewy. Even the next day when I wake up, like I notice when I wear it. It's so good. And then next, I've jumped on the hype. It is worth the hype, I'm just saying. It is the Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence. This also gives you that glass skin appearance. Like these two together is like ultimate glass skin glow. You look so dewy, so gorgeous when you wake up in the morning. But the hype is real. I think when I bought it on Amazon, it said 100,000 of them had been sold in the month, and I was like, add to cart. Next is the Palmer's Skin Therapy Oil for your face. This is the oil that I like to use if I'm like shaving my face. I put it like all over my neck and décolleté area just for like some added vitamin C and moisture. I love the smell. It never has broken me out. This is my 2nd bottle of this guy. This one is from the French pharmacy, so everything's in French, but I believe the name is Hexomedine. I'm not positive, but this is a little miracle worker antiseptic little solution. So you just take like a Q-tip, and then if you have any breakouts, if you have any ingrown hairs, if you have any blemishes, if you have a cold sore, any of those things, any kind of like skin infection, this will take it away immediately. It's literally a little miracle worker in a jar. If I see any kind of blemish on my face, poof, gone. I see it, I take a Q-tip, I dip it in, stick it on, let it dry, literally wake up in the morning and it's gone. It's got like a 2-year shelf life, so I feel like you get a lot of product. Kai actually spilled some of it, so that's why it's looking like this. This is literally a holy grail product. I have bought some backups before I shared. Just get it. Get it. Even if you have perfect skin, get it. It'll save your life at some point, I promise. Okay, so that was it for kind of like beauty. So then I have some like non-beauty things. I've been loving these Desi shades. What are these called? Cuffed. She had these in like black, but she just came out with them in these brown tone. I love them. I feel like Desi's frames are just so high quality and just really luxe feeling. And these are called cuffed because they have these like cute little cuffed details on them. But this color, yes, Miss Perkins. My favorite bag of life, if you didn't know, is the 30 Years Mini Drift. I think I have it in every color or close to every color, but these are the 3 that I'm currently using. that are in heavy rotation. But if you've ever wondered if these little bags are worth the $88 price tag, I believe they are. I have the larger totes as well, which I used a lot when Kai was a baby for my diaper bag, because I feel like it's still cute and like still a little bit of like your own personality, as opposed to just like a regular diaper bag. But I just can't get enough of these little totes. Every time I go out with them, somebody always compliments me, and it's honestly shocking how much stuff you can fit in these little bags. This is the newest colorway I think they came out with, which I don't remember the name, but I think my favorite of all the ones that I have is Butter. It's just, I feel like it's just such a good color and you don't really see it. It's just so good, it's so cute. I think that's the best little bag ever created. And then last but not least are my Adidas Sambas. These are just the shoe. If you've been thinking about getting them, just get them, okay? It's literally the most comfortable shoe ever. Like, this is the best shoe I've ever worn. The funny thing is, it's like my dad used to wear shoes like this. Mom saw me wearing them the other day and she was like, "Are those your dad's shoes?" I'm like, "No ma'am. No ma'am, they're not." But they're amazing. I have them in this colorway, I have them in green, I have them in black, I have them in pink. It's just a really good, comfy, like mom running errands. And I love that it's like a shoe that you can like dress up or down. Like I see people wear it with like cute little maxis or like trousers or slacks, but then also with like jean shorts. I feel like it's just a good, it's just a great shoe, y'all. Y'all need it, okay? The hype is real. It is real. So that's everything that I've had in heavy rotation. I'll try to have everything like listed in the bottom bar. I'll have my LTK linked as well, just in case I have any products. I'll try to link the products that I talked about in this video there, just so it's like easy to find. But if they aren't linkable there, I'll try to link them in the bottom bar as well. So that is it for me. I'm gonna try to eat a little lunch while this coconut is still sleeping, and then I think we're gonna go to the pumpkin patch.